This is Virgil Ortiz, and you're watching REED-BBS.
REED-BBS, BBS. Saturday, June the 7th, the businessman, Keyshawn Davis, defends his WBO lightweight championship against Edwin de los Santos. The bout will be broadcast live on ESPN from the Scope in Norfolk, Virginia. The house built by Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker. Keyshawn 13-0, 9 KOs. De los Santos 16-2 with 14 KOs. In the co-main event, we have highly touted prospect ABDULLAH Mason facing his toughest challenge to date against Jeremiah NAKATHILA. This will be another DB3 event. The Scope, Norfolk, Keyshawn Davis, and his brothers, Kelvin and Keon, and hopefully his sisters do the anthem again. That shit was dope last time. I don't know what the official name of the promotion is, but I'm calling it 6 Degrees of Shakur Stevenson. 6 Degrees of Shakur Stevenson. Why? Because Shakur Stevenson has faced both of the opponents in this instance, Edwin de los Santos and Jeremiah NAKATHILA. And I believe Top Rank is using this as an opportunity to propel Keyshawn and ABDULLAH Mason at the expense of Shakur Stevenson. Shakur, of course, is a former Top Rank fighter, and his 2 worst performances were arguably against Edwin de los Santos and Jeremiah NAKATHILA. When fans think back to the worst fight they've seen in recent memory, they usually go back to the Shakur Stevenson-Edwin de los Santos battle. Even as a Shakur fan myself, I'll be the first to tell you that fight did suck. My problem, though, as a Shakur fan, is people fail to point out that it takes 2 to tango. It takes 2 parties for a fight to suck. De los Santos was just as culpable in that fight being a shit show as Shakur was. So while people want to harp on the fact that it had the lowest amount of landed punches since whenever, let's also point out the fact that Shakur threw more punches in that fight and landed more punches in that fight than De los Santos did. With the stench of that performance still fresh in our noses, and probably in De los Santos's nose, there's no way he's gonna stink out the joint again. I expect him to be very aggressive in this title try against Keyshawn, his second chance at a title, and Keyshawn better be careful. 16 wins, 14 by KO. It goes without saying De los Santos can punch. Why the hell you think Shakur was so passive against him? Because this motherfucker can punch. At the same time, Keyshawn is a more fan-friendly, more consistently fan-friendly fighter than Shakur Stevenson is. But being more fan-friendly, hanging in the pocket more, looking to dish out more hurt on De los Santos than Shakur did, that's what could get Shakur, or that's what could get Keyshawn caught. De los Santos is a southpaw, and he's throwing hard, crisp, fast counters. He's trying to take your head off. So as Keyshawn is engaging or disengaging, that's when he really needs to be careful. Speaking of hanging in the pocket too long, ABDULLAH Mason, 18-0, 16 KOs. Young brother got everything you could want offensively, but he hangs in the pocket too long. That's why he got dropped twice in the first round by his opponent 2 or 3 fights ago. Now Mason got him out of there in the next round, but he still got caught. Well, you can't afford to get caught against Jeremiah NAKATHILA. Brother can punch. That's why Shakur fought him passively as well, because the brother can punch. Mind you, even though I used the word passively, Shakur dropped NAKATHILA in the 4th round, if I'm not mistaken, and had 2 or 3 other instances that should have been called knockdowns, but were ruled slips. But yeah, he still was he was overly cautious in that fight because my man can punch. At some point, some fighter will have enough power to make Mason consider defense more than he currently does, and NAKATHILA could be that dude. NAKATHILA has 26 wins, 21 by KOs. Yeah, my man, he's getting picked on now, people picking on him and stopping him, but the power is the last thing to leave. Power is always there. You can dig a motherfucker up out of his grave and he can still punch hard. I'm not predicting any upsets here, but I am predicting oh shit moments in both fights. Moments where you go, oh shit. You're seeing something that you weren't quite expecting. little bit more adversity for the favorite. I'm predicting that in both instances. The businessman, he's starting to grow on me. I'm a fan of his ambition. I'm a fan of the way he calls out other fighters. But I don't like how his temperature changes whenever Andy Cruz is in the room or referenced. I don't like that at all. In a sit-down interview with Andre Ward, excellent interview by the way, Keyshawn had the audacity to say that Andy Cruz ain't ready yet. He said they ain't ready yet. Mind you, Andy Cruz beat Keyshawn 4 times. Every time they fought, Andy Cruz has beaten him. And he's older than Keyshawn. Sure, he's had fewer pro fights, but the man got 4 wins over you, dog. He's got a gold medal, you got the silver. How is he not ready? Make it make sense. Is anyone clamoring for Keyshawn versus Andy Cruz? No, but I don't like that reasoning. Oh, he ain't ready. No, he's ready, motherfucker. He's ready. Also, low key, Abdullah Mason is already, like as I speak right now, he's already ranked number 2 by the WBO. He's the number 2 contender for Keyshawn's WBO lightweight title. Right now. I don't know how quickly Top Rank is looking to match them. Top Rank has bigger fish to fry. They got to find a network. By the mid of July, I think, is when their contract with ESPN is up. So I don't know if they're interested in matching Keyshawn versus Abdullah right now. They're 2 young, hot black prospects. Well, one of them's a prospect, the other's a champion. But you get my point. I don't think they're willing to match them right now. Or maybe they are. We'll find out. Ray Mirataya and Ernesto Mercado both stopped NAKATHILA in the 2nd round. So there's no reason to predict NAKATHILA to beat a prospect on the level of an Abdullah Mason. But the fact Mason likes to hang out in that pocket and get his pound of flesh, that's why I'm predicting an oh shit moment. There'll be an oh shit moment. Mason will respond and recover, and he'll get NAKATHILA out of there, just like he did the dude that dropped him twice 2 or 3 fights ago. But he'll still have that moment. Keyshawn versus De Los Santos. Safe pick is Keyshawn UD12. I think the crowd will amp Keyshawn up to really want to put some hurt on De Los Santos, and that's where the danger lurks. Still going with Keyshawn by UD, but he's going to have an oh shit moment too. They're both going to have oh shit moments. Regardless, enjoy the fights Saturday, June the 7th, because I know I will. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there is nothing left to say or do.